frame mo ang me time as an investment. It's a need. It's not a want. Diba? Welcome back to the Brewing a Better You podcast. This is a chill space where I share lessons from my own journey and stories from others navigating life, work, relationships, self-worth, and everything in between as a 30-something adulting, because at the end of the day, you don't need to have it all figured out. Ayan. So we are now on our episode 12, and again, thank you sa mga nag-support, sa mga nanonood nito, even if it's just a very raw video, very raw podcast. And ngayon, we're now on our episode 12 and babalikan natin yung isa sa mga questions doon sa Threads app that they were asking. And ito yung question is, how to have me time despite of all the responsibilities you have? Can you still have that me time na hindi mo iniisip mga kailangan sa bahay, bills to pay, or guilt din na mag-me time ka? So, in short, how can you have time for yourself? So, I will share to you 2 point of views. First is yung full-time engineer and part-time na financial planner na Riwal. And also, second is yung full-time financial planner na pero ang dami pa rin ginagawa on the side. So, sobrang guilty ako dito sa me time na to kasi wala akong concept of me time before. I thought I have, pero hindi pala siya kasi, yan. As a first as a full-time engineer, I thought that having me time is me doing other things aside being an engineer. So ito yun, nakakipag-meet ako sa iba't ibang tao as a financial planner, then nagbebenta ng relo dun sa online store ko, then nagko-cover ako for photo and video events. Basta anything na gusto kong gawin na hindi engineering related. So me time was doing the things that I'm really passionate to do. Passionate na ginagawa ko. Basta hindi nga siya engineering. Ngayon, ito naman yung problem ngayon that we're doing what we're really passionate about. And it's not just about being a financial planner, but across everyone who turned their passion into a business. So I know persons that ay napapagod din and then parang nawala na ng quality yung kanilang work or hindi na sila fulfilled when doing their passion when it comes to a business. Kasi kinakarir mo na siya ngayon, naging pressured ka na and you have to profit from it kasi ito na yung source of income mo. So nawala na yung essence of being passion and dahil intentional ka ng kailangan mo kumita dito, nawawala na yung quality, nawala na yung fulfillment or yung fulfillment nun. Compared nung part-time pa lang ako, kunwari as a financial planner, na okay, may client ako, yay! Pero 'pag wala, okay lang din naman. Kasi it's just a passion, it's just a way of giving back. Yun yung dati. So kumbaga, ang me time sa akin is an escape from what I'm doing as a full-time. Kaya ang dami ko pa ring on the sides today, like itong podcast. It is an escape from me as a financial planner. Pero yun nga, but that's only one part of the story of me time. Kaya sobrang guilty ako kasi nung napuna ng mga friends ko na when they knew how I run my life with this kind of concept, ayan, kuripot na nga ako pero wala pang essence ng ibig sabihin ng me time for me. So how do I pamper myself? Wala. Kasi nga ang thinking ko nun is sayang yung pera, sayang yung pwede mo maitabi, and bilang breadwinner, sayang yung pera na sana pwede mo pang ilaan sa bills in the future kasi nga tayo sa uncertain tayo sa future na baka mamaya yung kinikita natin today mawala or mawala yung source of income natin. So why not save it up? Kaya when it comes to money personality, I'm a saver, super saver, kung highest level na saver. But if you'll ask me today, when is my last me time? Sobrang nagbago na ako kasi I see to it that I have a me time every day. Kasi I found out that I can have me time nang hindi kailangan gumastos or very minimal lang yung gastos. Kasi part ng work ko, part ng work mo, is yung alagaan yung sarili mo. You have to take care of yourself as well. So, not being preachy, 'di ba? Sabi nga doon sa 7 days of creation, on the seventh day, nagpahinga na si Lord. And kasama ito ngayon sa routine mo dapat. So, you have to have rest time or me time as well. So, here are my ways to have me time with little to no spending. So, number one is walking. I usually walk during the night after all that's happened during the day para mawala lang yung mga iniisip ko. So, this is my time for me to check on myself. Ano ba yung thoughts ko or ano. Kasi I let myself be bored walking na wala akong dalang phone, wala akong something. I just check on my thoughts. Kumusta ba ako and all. Para, and if ever naman, nadala ko naman yung cellphone. Kasi may times na yun din yung way ko to buy something sa Mercury para may bibiling gamot or what. So, I let, in-off ko yung notifications or end pala. End, wala akong, di ko in-on yung data. So, totally ako lang. And if may mga thoughts ako nasa isip, tinotype ko sa notes. And so, next is, number 2 is running. I started running in 2009 nung time na isang sapatos lang goods na. Pero kasi ngayon, nowadays, meron pa ng daily trainer, meron pang interval training, meron pang race day na shoes. Ang dami-daming pakulo ng mga, feeling ko marketing style ito ng mga running, ano yung mga sports apparel eh. So, ako ngayon, I have 2 running shoes dahil may times nga na, I mean, nilaban ko isa, di pa tapos isa. And I'm also training for TBR. So, sana kayanin natin mag 42K by February. Pero yun nga, just having a free road wherein you could run lang wala sanang aso, wala sanang ibang manggugulo sa pagtatakbo mo. It's already free, 'di ba? You just have to invest on nice shoes para hindi naman ikaw ma-injure habang tumatakbo. So, next is me running. Then next is having a coffee date with myself or food date wherein I pamper myself once or twice a month or once in a while. So, let's say ito kape, oh, 'di ba? Itong kape. So, bakit ko 'to gusto? Kasi mura lang siya, ₱120. Wow, sponsor. So, ₱120, I'm already pampered with one of the magandang tama na kape. Kape Tsaa ng Nanyang, 'di ba? So, pamper yourself from time to time kasi this will be your time to date yourself and to enjoy food nang walang kang kausap and mananamnam mo yung pagkaing ino-order mo o yung kapeng in-order mo. Ayan. So, maglaan ka pa rin para sa sarili mo. Next, ito, number 4 ko is podcast. This is my escape from my work wherein I could provide my thoughts. I just let my thoughts flow and then research on things that I love, which is me giving about this kind of life experiences. And gustong-gusto ko kasi talaga nagko-coach ng mga tao. But there are times kasi na yung mga tao ayaw naman nagpapa-coach or they just want someone who just listen. And eto na yun. So, kumbaga, you just want someone who can relate with you, doesn't want any advice, kinig lang. And I think this podcast, yun yung purpose nito. And may times nga na ako din, kailangan ko yung mga ginagawa kong episode kasi ako rin yung market ko actually ng podcast ko. Ayan. Then, next is reading books. Yeah, yung ganda nito guys. Reading books or audiobooks kasi may times kasing nakakatulog 'pag libro ilang beses ko nang nakatulugan 'to kahit ang ganda ng libro, lakas talaga ng hele, lakas ng hele ng libro. Ayan. And also, sleep. You have to have time for sleep as well. So, I usually sleep at around 12 midnight, then nagigising ng 6 AM para mag-prepare for, exercise and for my me time. But during the day, nagsisingit din ako ng mga nap time ng it's either before mag-lunch or during 3 o'clock. para lang may power nap tayo. Ayan. Kasi, you really have to invest din sa sarili mo. So, aside dito, I have friends also, ayan, lalo na yung mga mommy friends ko na, nung nalaman ko yung buhay nila, grabe pala. Shout out, no? Taas kamay sa lahat ng mga nanay na talagang nagbibigay oras sa kanilang pamilya, sa mga anak nila. But nakakatuwa kasi they shared with me also that the way they do their me time is, yan, isa kong ka-team, nagde-dress up lang siya kahit sa bahay lang just to make herself feel good. And then video, sige, sarili niya, gagandahan yung sarili niya. So, pinapamper niya yung sarili doon. And also, next is yung isa naman nagpapasalon. Nagpapamper siya ng sarili niya. And meron siyang mapag-iiwanan din yung mga anak nila. So, why not, di ba? So, just have to find time for yourself. So, how do I do it? So, here are practical ways I do me time. Number one is treat me time as an appointment. Di ba? Appointment sa busy schedule ko. Kasi, sa appointment na to, di ba, pag nag-book ka ng appointment mo, walang ibang pwedeng pumasok doon sa schedule na yon. If meron man na mag-i-insist, sasabihan ko sila na, ito schedule ko, di pwede. And I don't usually take appointments with others kasi book ako ng ganitong oras. And pwede kong sabihin na ako, pero kung hindi ko naman siya ka-close, I don't need to tell them na ako yung ka-meeting ko. And unless super important tong meeting na ito and so, i-move ko later in the day yung me time ko. Basta morning ko is me time. So, morning kong me time is yan, 6 a.m. gigising na ako, then Bible up, then prepare for gym, and then around 9, kain, ligo, and then 9:30 to 10 o'clock, start na ako na mag-work. So, during those time, mag-journal ako, mag-read, manonood ng YouTube, TED Talks, and all. So, it's more about investing on myself na siya. But if you're just starting, a simple 10-minute journaling, writing your thoughts, walking, stretching, ikaw bahala. Basta do something about that would help you or do something about for yourself. Okay na yun. Then, number 2 is to treat your me time as if you're meeting a CEO, a big CEO of a company. Diba, isipin mo, if you're talking if you're an employee and then you have an appointment with your CEO, if you're, for sure, bibigyan mo talaga ng oras ito kasi big boss ito eh. And if hindi ka sumipot, baka mamaya, mabigyan ka ng memo na disobedience. Diba? So, treat it as if you're talking with a CEO and you'll be more present, you'll be more in the moment when you're doing your me time. And ito talaga yun kapag naisip ko na, wag ako, kunwari na lang, I have this schedule already, me time ko to, with the CEO, and that CEO is me. Ayan. Diba? Iba yung tama kapag work-related eh, diba? Medyo na-mindset kasi tayong pag work, very important siya. Then next is, you have to communicate it with others. Siyempre, yung communicate mo, hindi mo kailangan i-post. Hindi mo kailangan i-post sa social media na, me time ko ng umaga, walang makakausap. But you have to communicate it with your partner, your family, or your colleagues na, okay, during this time, you can't disturb me kasi it's my appointment with myself. Or yun nga, pwede mo siyang i-reframe na may meeting na ako ng ganitong oras pag may nag-a-ask ng appointment sa'yo para alam nila na hindi ka pwede kasi may nauna na nag-book sa'yo. Then, number 4 is shared me time. So, sa shared me time, ito yung I usually do running with my friends kasi yun din yung me time nila. Diba? Tatakbo kami, then doon may ka-catch up. So, dalawang two birds with one stone na yan. Catch up with friends and then also being healthy for myself. Then, next is frame mo ang me time as an investment. It's a need. It's not a want. Diba? If you frame it as a want, dahil yung feels nun is parang ini-spoil lang yung sarili mo kasi gusto mo lang magkaroon ng me time baka mamaya i-brush off mo siya. But if you'll treat it as an investment in need, most likely pagbibigyan mo yung sarili mo kasi any investment, 'di ba, dami na scam, eh. Lahat daw investment in just few weeks babalik na daw. Why not eto, treat it as an investment and then, 'di ba, mas maganda balik nito kasi sure ito sarili mo na yung sarili mo pinag-iinvestan mo, eh, 'di ba? So, to close this episode, me time is an investment not only for you, but also for your loved ones, for your family, for your partner, for your colleagues, for your work. Kasi a tired version of you won't serve the loved ones that really matter sa'yo. Kaya kung ako sa'yo, just like what I've been experiencing before, wherein I thought me time is very selfish. Actually, it's not. So, remember yung purpose ng life, and so ito yung ano ko, no, life for me, life engineer yung tawag ko sa akin is liberty to do whatever you want, improving yourself and uplifting others while spending time with your friends and family, and also taking care of your energy, your health. So liberty, improving yourself and others, friends and family, and yung energy mo. Etong apat na 'to, ito yung pinaka-essence for me why there's life. Kaya bakit tayo buhay? Kaya you have to take care of these 4, and this is your me time. And it doesn't have to be every minute, every hour is you're taking. Ito yung pinaka-essence, but you also have to have time then for your work. Ito yung source of income mo, eh, para magawa mo 'tong apat na 'to. So, for you today, this week, while listening to this, I challenge you to have at least 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes a day of me time. Journal, write, walk, stretch, grab a cup of coffee, drink, as in, no, walang ano, please, me time, wala mo ng social media. The social media drains your life away. So you just have to sit, make yourself bored during that 10 minute, then doon makikita yung sarili mo. Ma-assess mo yung sarili mo, kumusta ka na talaga? Ano na yung nasa isip mo? And check mo if lahat ba ng ginagawa ko currently is aligned dun sa gusto ko mangyari for my future self. Nakikita mo rin na, am I really being present for my loved ones? And ayun. So, hopefully, grab nyo yung 10 minutes na yan. Make the best out of it. That's just a simple, kaya yun. Kaya yung 10 minutes. Pasok mo yun sa schedule mo, treat it as an appointment for yourself, treat it as an appointment as with a CEO, para magawa mo talaga siya. And then sooner or later, ma-improve mo siya na siguro 30 minutes, magagawa mo na 1 hour, then maybe ma-improve mo siya in ways na pwede mo siyang, makapagbigay ka na rin ng time with others then as well. Ayun. So, that's it for our episode today. So, if you like this episode, click click the follow button if you're in Spotify, and click the subscribe button if you're in YouTube. Tag me if merong make sense sa inyo this time. Tag me sa Instagram or TikTok or Threads or Facebook. It's at Your Life Engineer. And yeah, let's brew a better you together. And ayun lang.